Assalamu alaikum. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Assuming you have already set up your development environment like we did in the last video, let's start with a classic image processing task, converting a colorful image to grayscale. There are several reasons why you might want to convert an image to grayscale. Here is a few. Improved edge detection. Grayscale image can sometimes make it easier to detect edge in an image, which is useful for a various computer vision task. Reduce processing power. Grayscale images require less processing power compared to color images, making them ideal for application where speed is crucial. Artistic effects. Grayscale conversion can create a classic and timeless look for images. Alright, now that we understand why grayscale, I will explain you how we will do it in our lab. Quarkus will receive an HTTP request from a client and give it to OpenCV to process our image and return back an image as an HTTP response to our clients. This operation are all managed by Quarkus. Let's write the code for those operations. I have already opened the project like we did in the last video. Now I'm gonna create a new controller for our lab by right click on the package, new, and Java class. I'm gonna call it lab1. To convert this simple class to a controller, I should annotate it by @path, and precise the URL for this controller. I'm gonna choose lab1. After creating the controller, I'm gonna create the method responsible to receive an image and return back a processed image. I'm gonna create a method that receives a file and return array of a byte. Public array of bytes. For the name, I will choose process. For the parameters, file, image. This is our method that will be responsible to receive an image file and return back an array of bytes. I will receive the image as HTTP post and produce an image. Especially a PNG image. For the first annotation, it will be execute this method when we send an HTTP post to lab1, and for the second one, it will convert our bytes to an image. Now we will use our first line of code of OpenCV. To read an image with OpenCV, we will use this line of code to read an image and convert it to a standard representation that is a mat. Mat is a simple and n-dimensional array that will be represent any kind of images. For our image, it will be represent with a 3-dimensional array for each color: blue, green, and red. I will use the same line of code to convert my image from file to matrix. emg codex dot emread, and I give it the path of our image. Var source equal emg codex emread image dot get path. with this line, I converted my image to a matrix. I can either use mat or var for the declaration of my variable source. To return back our image, I should convert the matrix, our source, to an image. But for my case, I will only convert it to an array of bytes. Quarkus gives us already an annotation that converts an array of bytes to an image type PNG. Now to convert a matrix to array of bytes, first of all, I will create a matrix of bytes by writing var mat of byte equal new mat of byte, and using emg codex dot em encode. I want a PNG picture. I will convert my source to mat of byte. With this two lines, we can convert any matrix to a matrix of bytes. Var mat of bytes equal new mats of bytes. Now with emg codex.em encode, it already gives me the right line. To finish, I will return this line, and we can say now we are able to return back an image to the client. The first line converts our file to a matrix. This line converts our matrix source to a matrix of bytes and return back the array of bytes to the client. Before testing our code, I forgot to annotate the parameter with the appropriate annotation, and it is at rest form. Now I should give it the name of the feed of our file in the body of the HTTP request. I will call it image as the name of the parameter. After writing our method that is responsible to read the image and return it back to the client, we don't have any processing now. We want to be sure that we can read the image and return it back to the client. I'm gonna run the project and test our method with Insomnia to be sure that our controller is fine and give the suitable results. With Insomnia easy rescaling, we can send image to the server and wait for the answer that will be the same image. First of all, I will choose posts because I'm listening on HTTP posts. That is because of this annotation. My server is on localhost lab1 for that URL. I will send in the body of our HTTP request a picture. I will choose this picture with the name image in our method. I'm choosing image here and also here. Now I can press the button send. I'm waiting for the result. The server return back the same image. We can send another one. You can send another one. I will send that image. Send. I'm receiving the same image. Now we can start by processing this image. For this lab, we choose to convert our colorful image to a grayscale one. To do this operation, it is very simple. There is only one line of code to convert the colorful image to grayscale 1. To convert an image from RGB to gray, we need to create a new matrix. We call it destination and use the image process.cvt color. Give it as arguments the source and the destination and a static variable that mention the kind of operation. img process.color from RGB to gray. Those line of code are responsible to create or to convert our matrix from blue, green, red to only one matrix RGB. The operation behind the scenes is the sum of the color red, green, blue divided by 3. This is the simple way to convert an image from colorful to grayscale. There is also other options by giving every color a coefficient to enhance the color rather than others. I'm gonna use those lines to convert our image. Now I'm creating our destination matrix var destination equal new matrix math OpenCV math. To convert our image, I need img process. All the method of processing are located in this static class img process. img process dot cvt the source, destination, and we'll use and the static variable that mention the kind of operation color RGB to gray. After applying this line of code, we should have a matrix destination with the grayscale effects. I can now return back this destination and convert it to PNG and return it back as an array of bytes. I'm gonna save the project and test it again. I will send the same image. Now we receive a grayscale image. I will try with another one. Send. I have a grayscale image. Another one. I will send it and have a grayscale image. You see now how you can convert colorful image to a grayscale by only those 5 or 6 lines of code. The first one is converting our file to a matrix. After that, we convert our source from a color space to another one, that is bRGB to gray. Last, we return back our matrix as an array of bytes by these lines. We create, first of all, a matrix of bytes and save our matrix as a PNG in a matrix of bytes, returning back the matrix like this. This line of code can conclude our lab, and congratulations, you are successfully converted an image to grayscale using Java and OpenCV. This is the fundamental skills in image processing and opens doors to many exciting applications. In the future videos, we can explore more advanced image processing technique using OpenCV. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content on computer vision and programming. And don't hesitate to leave a comment below if you have any questions. Until the next time, happy coding.